Welcome, Greenwood Municipal Court in Greenwood, Missouri. Today we discuss what you need to know if you have to go to this municipal court. My name is Matt Hamilton. I'm a lawyer that regularly practices in Greenwood, Missouri. Indeed, I am the closest lawyer to Greenwood, Missouri. I both live closest to there and my office is closest to there. So I regularly am in that court. If you have to go, you're going to be right on 150 highway. Be careful of your speed as you approach Greenwood Court. It's not an intuitive place to go to. It's right in the heart of Greenwood, but it's in a small municipal building that wouldn't ordinarily look like a court. Here's what it looks like. It's right on the south side of the road. Parking can be a bit of an issue. You probably will not be able to park in the parking lot of the court because there's only 6 or 7 spots. If you have to, then park across the street. There is a school right there, and there's several spaces on the street. It's a very short walk, perhaps 150 or so feet into the building. Getting in the building is not intuitive. There are several doors, and this has changed over the years. Nowadays, you're going to want to be going in the north side or the street side of the building. Walk straight in. Be on time. Judge Helm typically calls the cases that are first called onto the docket. So when you walk in the door, you're going to want to turn to the to the right, and then go down to the clerk's office if you're on time or if you're early. Let Emily know, the clerk, that you're there for your case. She'll pull your case, put it on the docket. Now, if court is just starting or you're a little bit late, then you go to the left. And that's where the courtroom is, right down the hallway on the left. And there will be a bailiff there, a police officer, who will be pulling the tickets. Don't worry, you won't have to wait long. Greenwood Municipal Court does not have long dockets. Greenwood Court does not have a jail of itself. So jail time is really not a typical risk of Greenwood Municipal Court. Now they can, and I have seen them put people to jail, but that is not something you should expect. You should expect fines going up to $225. You might be placed on probation. For example, if you have a DWI case or you have a drug case, they may put you on several types of probation. You could have a suspended execution of sentence, but watch out, you're convicted in that situation. Or you could have a suspended imposition of sentence, and that is not a conviction if you complete probation. Another feature of probation is you may have to do some classes. Your prosecutor there, as well as the judge, oftentimes will say somebody, hey, you need to complete an alcohol drug education class if you've been accused of possessing drugs. Let's say you've got a DWI and they want you to take the SATOP class. You're going to have to take these anyways, so just go ahead and do that. You need to arrive on time and dress appropriately. Gentlemen, if you've come from another workplace, put on a nice shirt. Don't wear your grubby, grungy gear because that's not going to help you in front of Judge Helm. Ladies need to dress conservative as if you're going to court. There's no reason to try to use your dress as a persuasive factor. Just try to be respectful, and that'll get you a better result. Now, time to pay is often given in Greenwood Municipal Court, but the issue with Greenwood is that if you have an attorney and you've worked out a plea, typically you're not going to get time to pay. They're going to expect you to pay completely that day. So budget accordingly and plan ahead. You probably will not be getting a court-appointed attorney because you're not qualifying under the public defender's situation. Don't expect one. You're in all likelihood not completely indigent, and since you're not facing jail time, don't expect a free public defender. You will likely not be able to handle your case by yourself in Greenwood Municipal Court, not least if you want to avoid a conviction. And the reason that's several. First of all, you're not an attorney, you're not licensed to practice, so the prosecutor has some ethical and some practical problems with negotiating directly with you. This isn't Olathe or Leawood or Lenexa where you can do that. You're in a Missouri court, So it's an ex parte contact for him to discuss your case with you. And also, there are some practical problems like you giving admissions against yourself. So I would not expect to be able to handle it yourself. So what to do? Call an attorney that regularly practices in the area, and they'd be happy to give you advice on the best way for you to proceed. You may not even need an attorney because you're not facing something that can be on your criminal or driving record. No one's getting rich off Greenwood Municipal Court, so they'll be straight with you. And if you have additional questions, go to my website where we discuss Greenwood Court in great detail, and I've attempted to answer all of them in advance. If you have a question that I haven't anticipated, call me at my office. I'd be happy to help, perhaps even do the research and add that so you can help other people. Well, I'm Matt Hamilton. This is Greenwood Municipal Court. Thank you for joining me.